Okay, I'm back. I'm getting so tired. But like I said in my previous video, if you watched it, then you already know I'm pregnant. If you didn't, then surprise! I'm pregnant again with baby number two. Um, my first child is a little girl, and she will be 2 in 2 days on November 28th. Um, so yes, with this pregnancy, as of right now, I am 10 weeks 10 weeks and 5 days. Yeah, 10 weeks and 5 days pregnant. Um, I initially was, I think, a week. No, I think I was 2 days ahead before, but when I went in for the first ultrasound, I got dated a little further back. So, whatever. My due date is. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I have my laptop on my legs. Um, my due date is Thursday, June 19th, 2014. It feels so far away. And like this pregnancy is totally like opposite of my first in the sense that I was pregnant with my daughter from March to November. And this one I'm pregnant from I think September to June. So I'll be like big at different parts of the weather and stuff. And being as I live in Canada, I didn't have to be pregnant like when it was really cold or on ice, which I was really worried about. But this time I will have to deal with ice and being big and wobbly. What else? And I won't have to be pregnant during the summer, which was terrible. But anyways, as I was saying, I'm 10 weeks and 5 days along. Where to start? Okay, I found out I was pregnant. How did I find out? I took a test. Okay, me and my best friend, we started our period at the same time, and I wasn't feeling good. And she thought she was pregnant, and our symptoms kind of sounded the same. She's also a nurse. So I'm like, I don't think so, no. So I didn't think anything of it. I had bought two tests, and I was like, I'll take it. So I took one on a Saturday, and a, looking at a calendar and these online calculators on Google, it should have been able to pick up something. So I took it on Saturday and it was negative. So I said, okay, cool. I'm not pregnant, just maybe I'm coming down with something. So she started her period that following Monday. And I still didn't have mine. But sorry guys, mine wasn't due until maybe the that Wednesday or Thursday. I didn't think anything of it. Anyways, time goes on and I notice period didn't come, but it felt like it was coming every day. I don't know if anyone else gets that when anyone else gets that when they're pregnant. Like you get the cramps and it feels like every day it's gonna come. So I started getting like just feeling off. So I took the extra test that I had in the morning one day, and I swear before I could set and it was one of those cheapy dollar store cheapies. Before I could set it down, it was positive. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So sorry. One of the symptoms. Um, Fast forward, I get to week 6 now, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. I am so tired. Like, I was tired before because I would wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to be in class for 8, and then I would finish, let's say, 1, 3, or 2. Those days I'd go to work and I would finish at 10. Plus, I would have to clean up, so I was getting home like 11:30, 12, and to be up at 6. So I was already tired before. Now I'm adding the pregnancy on top of it. I was exhausted. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't even feel like I was gonna survive, that I could function. So tired. So, yeah, so the tiredness hit me first, I would say, and then the nausea. Like, I was so excited because the few days before week 6 or starting week 6, I was fine. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be so much better than it was with London. Cause, oh, sorry guys, let me just get comfortable. Okay. So with London, if you guys watched my previous videos, I was sick 24/7. I had to be hospitalized all through my pregnancy. I lost weight. I couldn't keep anything down. I was on like chemotherapy drugs. Well, chemotherapy nausea drugs because it was that bad. So when it happened again, it was really depressing. Um, I really like, yeah, I became depressed and really stressed and wasn't sure if I could go through it again. When I was pregnant with London, I was I wasn't I was working, but it got really bad to the point where I stopped working. But I was in a situation where it was okay. I didn't have to worry about having to work. I had savings. I had support, so that wasn't an issue. I was able to be sick at home and not have to worry, just take care of myself. But this time around, I have a 2 year old to take care of, and I'm in school and I'm working. So, the first thing that had to go obviously was the job. I haven't quit, but I did take a leave. Um, yeah, so I haven't been working right now for about 3 or 4 weeks. Um, yeah. So basically, where do I start? So I've been really sick. I haven't been able to keep anything down. I have been to the hospital about 4 or 5 times now. And initially, every time I went, they weren't taking it seriously. They're like, oh, yeah, just morning sickness. You'll be done in a few weeks. I was like, no, I had this with my daughter. It's very serious. You guys need to take it seriously. So I kept going back and getting fluids because I was severely dehydrated because I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink. Like even water I can't drink, I throw it up. So obviously that means I'm not able to take my prenatal vitamins and everything like that. So what else? So I have a midwife again this time around, but my first appointment with her is not until um December 11th. So I think when I see her, I'm about 14 weeks along. So so all I can do is like self medicate. I don't know if I'm not sure where all my subscribers are from, but here in Ontario, we do have like a telehealth where you can phone in and speak to a nurse, and they can give you advice and give you recommendations on what you should do in your situation. And they also have a helpline for people that have morning sickness, and they give you different suggestions on what could help with that. So I'm familiar with that for my first pregnancy, so I gave it a try, and it was the usual. Tried ginger ale, ginger tea, jello, but when you make the jello, use Powerade or Gatorade since it has electrolytes. Tried everything, nothing works. So at some point, I'm gonna say maybe week 7 or 8, first thing in the morning, I was able to eat, but only one slice of toast or a blueberry waffle, but it was only one and in the morning. So I would eat that in the morning and then I wouldn't be able to eat for the rest of the day. So I think that was week 7. So by week 8, I'm starving. Like, I'm really not eating. I know it's hard to believe, like, oh, I'm sure you should. No, I was not eating. I was so weak. Um, Luckily, I was supposed to have placement started a couple weeks ago, but there was a delay in my paperwork, so I'll be doing it in December. So I don't have classes 2 days a week, which is a blessing in disguise because I was able to rest. So week 8, I came up with I'm gonna stuff my face as much as I can, and if I throw up, I'll throw up, but at least I'll have something in my system. So I did that for a few days, and really just the whole motions of throwing up, it's really painful. So I stopped doing that. I would start throwing up acid and just it was getting really bad, really depressing. So where so week 9, I'm still nauseous. Like I'm nauseous all day. It gets worse with the smells, like everything. Like I really felt useless. I just wanted to hibernate until it was time to deliver. So and there's no light at the end of the tunnel in the sense that it's not regular morning sickness. It's not gonna finish in week 12 or 14. it's gonna go on. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with hyperemesis gravidarum or whatever, which is extreme vomiting. So I finally on Saturday at 10 weeks and 2 days, so Saturday it just passed, I decided to go to the hospital where I delivered my daughter, which is, in my opinion, a better hospital. It gets more funding. I don't even want to say clientele. The patients that go there, it's in a more upscale area. So I decided to try my luck with them, and lo and behold, wow, they helped me. Now I did have to wait a long time, but I will say it was worth it because I got the help that I needed. I was so dehydrated when I got there. Like they said, I pretty much got there right in time. I was dehydrated. They said I was malnourished. I had low blood sugar and low blood pressure, and I'm pregnant. So once I got in and they took my blood work and saw and like my vitals and stuff, and they saw all of that, it was definitely a cause for concern. I was given 3 bags of IV fluids. Yeah, 3 bags. I was given another bag of sugar water to get my blood sugar up. I was given a nausea medication and it wasn't working because, sorry, they were giving me ice chips, and even that I was throwing up. So sorry. So they saw the severity of it, like even ice chip this girl can't eat. So they then tried another medication on me, which they said is safe during pregnancy, but it's also given to patients undergoing chemotherapy, to help with their nausea. So that helped. I was able to drink water. I then had to drink some apple juice because, again, my blood sugar was still low. And after drinking the apple juice, it made me nauseous, but I didn't throw it up. So I'll take it. So I was in the hospital for about 12 hours total, just pretty much getting fluids. Um, they did an ultrasound in the hospital just to check everything and make sure everything was okay. Oh, I didn't mention that London, my daughter, she had jumped on me, on my stomach. I wasn't too worried because where she sat on me, I know in early pregnancy the baby's still really low, but I did have some stomach pain after. But everything cleared out, checked out. They did the ultrasound, and the baby was sleeping at first. So the doctor started to shake my stomach, and the baby woke up, and it was moving around, and it was wow, it was amazing to see. So that's that. So now we're at 10. What did I say? 10 weeks and 5 days. The medication that I was given has been a godsend. I am able to eat. Not everything. I still haven't really been able to figure out what exactly I could eat because certain things still make me nauseous. Um, but fruit and yogurt and dry toast seem to be okay. I haven't thrown that up. Um, what else? I have lost a total of 16 pounds. And I would say the weight loss started in week. That's what week 10, 9, 8. I'm gonna say week 8. So in about 2 weeks, in 2 weeks, I have lost 16 pounds. Um, my pre-pregnancy weight was 173 pounds, and I went down to 157. And when I went to the hospital on Saturday with all the fluids they gave me, it definitely bloated me, so it brought me to 162. But I know that's all fluid because I haven't eaten probably even 300 calories per day. But I'm not worried about it. Um, yeah. So, yeah, I've lost 16 pounds. I was able to take my prenatal vitamin again for the first time yesterday, which was good. Um, what are my symptoms? I hope I'm not all over the place. I know, like, I'm covering such a broad span, so this one might be all over the place. Please forgive. Ooh. But my future updates won't be so all over the place. My symptoms are tired, really tired. Um, TMI, but I haven't had a lot of bowel movements, obviously, because I haven't been eating a lot, well, I haven't been eating, so there's nothing for my body to put out. Initially, I was using the bathroom a lot, but because I wasn't drinking a lot anymore, I don't urinate as much anymore. I do have cravings. That was a misconception from a lot of people that, oh, you're just not hungry. I would crave a lot of things like a cheeseburger or a pizza, but I just wouldn't indulge in it because I know I'm going to throw it up, so why waste my money? So I do have cravings. I do see myself getting moody and I get really annoyed with people. Um, what else? I find I'm gassy, but I burp a lot. Like I always feel like I'm burping. Not really farting, but mostly burping. My boobs are sore, but not like ridiculously sore, but they're definitely tender. I also have um like a feeling like a rush to my breast. Like it just be like a rush of pressure sometimes. Um, it kind of feels like my boobs are rushing with milk, which I know they're not, but it just kind of gets that feeling. I have no belly at this point. Right now, I do, but that's because I'm bloated, like I said, from the hospital. But I will do a belly shot. Um, what else? I think that's it. I'm really dry. Yeah, it could be from the dehydration, I'm not sure, but I find myself to be really dry in my hands. Like I feel like I can't lotion them enough. They're always dry. My lips are dry. Um, I think that's about it though. If I think of anything else, I will put it in my video. And also, I'm gonna do my videos after the week passes because um, I don't see how I could talk about week 11 if it hasn't started yet, if that makes sense. So when I'm like 12 weeks, I will talk about what happened during my week 11. And when I'm 13 weeks, I'll talk about what happened during my week 12. That's just how I choose to do my videos. So, my next video then I guess will be in 2 weeks since I'm doing pretty much 0 to day 10.5. So I will do my next video when I'm 12 weeks for week 11. And I think in the new year, maybe around, I don't know, maybe around Christmas, I might see some good deals on baby stuff. Where I'm deciding not to find out the gender of the baby this time around. I do have pretty much everything still from London, and they were pretty much gender neutral. So if I stay practical, so I have two chins. If I stay practical, the only thing I will need is a double stroller and either a new crib for the baby or London, because I have a convertible crib for her. So either she'll just get a toddler bed and the new baby will use that her old crib that she has never slept in, or a new crib. So if I go that way, I just need clothes, diapers, wipes, double stroller. But I do hope to move into a bigger place, a bigger apartment. So if I do it like that, then I definitely will have the kids' room be in themes, and then I'll go all out and I'll pretty much get everything brand new. But as of right now, I'm not deciding to find out what I'm having. So yeah, I will just go ahead with the belly shot and I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Oh, and then my update will be better because I have the Down syndrome's ultrasound next week, Tuesday or Wednesday. So in my next video, I'll have more to talk about baby sizing and stuff like that. So I will go. I'm in my pajamas and robe, guys. I'm so tired. I will go ahead and show you my bump. Well, I have no bump, but you know what I mean. Oh no. This is. Oh, I cannot see. Sorry. Okay. Let's get this. Okay. Ooh, too much. This is my belly from the front. And I had this pouch, this little thing, ever since I had London. It's not really saggy, but it's not firm. So this, okay, this is my belly from the front, and this is my belly from the side, and this is my belly from the other side. So yeah, I have like a little cut, but yeah, like I said, I don't have a belly yet. I'm 10 weeks and 5 days, and as of right now I am 162.6 pounds. So I will see you guys in about a week and a bit for my next update. Bye.